Why your savings account is secretly making you poor. Have you ever looked at your savings account and felt proud that you're doing the right thing? You've worked hard, avoided unnecessary spending, and built up a nice emergency fund. Every month, you see your balance sitting there safely in the bank. It feels responsible, but what if I told you that your savings account could actually be making you poorer every single year? Not because you're losing money, but because your money is quietly losing value. Let's explain. The big money illusion. Most people think saving money automatically makes them wealthier. It sounds logical. If you have $10,000 today and next year you still have $10,000, you haven't lost anything, right? Not exactly. Because money has something called purchasing power. Purchasing power simply means what your money can actually buy. If prices go up, your money buys less, even if the number in your bank account never changes. That's where inflation comes in. Inflation is the silent thief. Inflation is the gradual increase in the prices of goods and services over time. Imagine your favorite grocery basket costs $100 today. If inflation averages 3% per year, that same basket could cost about $134 in 10 years. Your groceries became more expensive. But what happened to your savings? If your money earned only 1% interest in a traditional savings account, it grew much more slowly than prices. That means your savings lost real buying power. You didn't notice because the balance went up slightly. But in reality, your money became less valuable. The problem with playing it too safe. Banks are excellent places to store money safely. They're perfect for emergency funds. They're convenient. They're secure. But safety comes with a trade-off. Many traditional savings accounts pay interest rates that often struggle to keep up with inflation over long periods. That means your money may grow, but not fast enough. Imagine trying to run up an escalator that's moving down. You're moving, but you're not making much progress. That's exactly what inflation can do. The hidden cost of doing nothing. Many people believe doing nothing is the safest financial decision. But doing nothing has a cost. Let's imagine two people. Sarah saves $500 every month into a low-interest savings account. David also saves $500 every month, but after building an emergency fund, he invests additional money into diversified long-term investments. 20 years later, Sarah still has a lot of money. David may have significantly more because his investments had the opportunity to grow over time. The difference isn't how hard they worked, it's where their money worked. Your money should have a job. Every dollar you earn has a purpose. Some money pays today's bills. Some money protects you during emergencies. But money that won't be needed for many years can potentially do something else. It can work. Instead of sitting still, it may grow through investing. This is one of the biggest mindset shifts wealthy people understand. They don't only work for money, they also let money work for them. Compound growth changes everything. Albert Einstein is often credited with calling compound interest one of the most powerful forces in finance. Whether or not he actually said it, the idea is true. Compound growth means your earnings begin earning additional earnings. Think about planting a tree. The first year, it grows a little. Later, it grows branches. Then those branches grow more branches. Growth begins creating more growth. The earlier you start, the more time compound growth has to work. Time often matters more than trying to perfectly time the market. Cash still has an important role. Now, this doesn't mean you should put every dollar into investments. That's not smart either. Cash serves important purposes: emergency expenses, unexpected repairs, medical bills, job loss, short-term goals. Financial experts often recommend keeping an emergency fund before investing for long-term goals. The key is balance. Too little cash creates risk. Too much cash sitting for years may slowly lose purchasing power. Fear keeps many people stuck. Why do so many people keep everything in savings? Usually because investing feels scary. Markets go up, markets go down. The news focuses on crashes. That creates fear. But many people don't realize there's another risk, the risk of never investing at all. While investing involves uncertainty, leaving all long-term money in low-yield accounts may also reduce future wealth because inflation continues working every year. Understanding both risks helps people make better decisions. Wealth isn't about income alone. Here's something surprising. High income doesn't automatically create wealth. Many high earners live paycheck to paycheck. At the same time, many people with average incomes steadily build wealth. The difference often comes down to habits. Saving consistently, living below their means, avoiding unnecessary debt, learning about investing, thinking long-term. Small habits repeated over decades usually beat short bursts of motivation. Avoid lifestyle inflation. One of the biggest financial traps isn't regular inflation, it's lifestyle inflation. You get a raise, you buy a bigger car, a larger house, more subscriptions, more expensive vacations. Soon, every extra dollar disappears. Instead, consider increasing your investments whenever your income grows. If you save part of every raise before adjusting your lifestyle, your future self may thank you. Focus on financial education. Many schools teach math, few teach money. That's why financial education matters. You don't need to become a stock market expert overnight. Start small. Learn about budgeting. Learn about inflation. Learn about investing. Learn about retirement accounts available where you live. The more you understand money, the better decisions you can make. Knowledge compounds too. Think long-term. The wealthiest investors usually aren't chasing quick profits. They're thinking years, even decades. Markets may rise, markets may fall, but history has shown that patience has often rewarded disciplined long-term investors. Trying to get rich overnight often leads to mistakes. Building wealth slowly is less exciting, but it's often more effective. 3 questions to ask yourself. Before leaving large amounts of money sitting in savings for years, ask yourself 3 simple questions. Is this money for an emergency? Will I need it soon? Or is this money meant to grow for my future? If it's long-term money, it may deserve a strategy that gives it a better chance to outpace inflation over time. Final thoughts. Your savings account isn't the enemy. It's an important financial tool, but it shouldn't always be your only financial tool. Saving money protects your future. Investing may help grow it. The goal isn't choosing one over the other. The goal is understanding when each serves its purpose. The people who build lasting wealth usually understand this simple idea. They keep cash for today's security, and they put long-term money to work for tomorrow's opportunities. Your money should be doing more than sitting still. It should be helping build the future you want. Thanks for watching Wealth Code. Follow for more videos about money and success. Please like, share, and subscribe.